really does. Because you end up having a veritable army at your heels. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if I could play this. I'm not sure if I can use Dominating Blow. It's a melee attack. So basically, if you're a ranger, you can't use Dominating Blow. Of course, you may find there might be a good thing that you could use instead, but I certainly don't know of it. Let's head back and get the other prophecy. Hopefully it'll be something good. But I don't know of it. Doesn't mean it's not there, but this is such a great thing. I couldn't play without it.
Let me tell you. A hand scrolls on a wall, or carves into bone, a tale that undoes the world and teaches those who come after.
You'll read something written long ago. Well, I would assume that'll be of, more than I find a random book. It'll probably have something of some due significance. I found a way into the upper scepter, so we're going well. We'll find Scion's place near enough. Ooh, what did Chitus?
My dear Chitus.
Chitus.
The Empire
there we go.
Has lived in fear and ignorance since its inception. Our Asmiri ancestors, in their arrogance, turned their backs on the lessons of the Val. The emperors before you lacked courage, lacked vision, paying lip service to eternity while scrabbling for approval and comfort within the prison of their meager, mortal lives. You are not one of those emperors. You are Chitus the Great, the man who will make this empire truly understand the meaning of the word eternal. We shall build this thaumatocracy together, my emperor, gem by gem, immortal by immortal. Your devoted servant, Malachi.
A hand scrolls on a wall, or carves into bone, a
was
tale that undoes the world and teaches those who come after.
Oh, I wouldn't mind reading that
My
again.
dear Chitus.
This is the line here I want to hear.
The Empire has lived in
Asmiri. I remember listening to a bit of Babylon 5 reviews, and Asmiri makes me think of something from Babylon 5. It was again SF Debris. I've seen a fair few of his gubbinses. Remember seeing his thing on the Wonder Woman TV series. They tried to do a TV series, a Wonder Woman one, ages ago, a couple of years back, and it wasn't that great. From what I saw of it, it did look weird. What he showed of it, it did look weird. She impaled a security guard, through the throat with a metal thing. Impaled him to a door, then kicked the door in, and it slid along the ground with him still stuck to it, if memory serves. Maybe she just impaled him, and the other bit is my misrecollection. I'm not sure. You'd want to look into it yourself, but it was very... She's a hero? Well, especially considering the villains were like, okay, we're not going lethal. According to the lawyers say we're not all go lethal unless she does. So it ends up being like, really? Why are they obeying the law more than she is? And just from what SF Debris did show, of course I should get my own opinion, watch it myself and get my own opinion, but what he did show... Oh, I just noticed they are benefiting from a buff. Yeah, they're benefit from that, but they're not highlighting there, so it's, they shouldn't be. Huh, weird. Regardless, from what he showed, he made an assessment in another video where he referred to it as referred to her as a villain with good PR in that series, because everyone loves her after she. We just see her. The episode starts off with her chasing a guy down the street. You find out he apparently did horrible things, but you never see it. You only find her, putting a whip around his neck and pulling him back like 10 feet, or torturing him after showing him the whip that compels him to tell the truth. Like, I got a thing that'll make you tell the truth. Well, let me put that to one side and just start breaking legs as he's lying in a hospital bed. She doesn't break his legs, it cuts away, you just hear him screaming in pain. And it's very weirdly done. So the villain with good PR, where people are lining up the street to say, "You're so great for wanting to kidnap the guy who kidnaps people." Well, again, these are all his points, and from what I've seen, I have nothing really to say in contradiction. She did end up coming off as kind of dark. Well, if you're going, very dark hero, maybe bordering on villainous. It really depends on the setting to work. You could work a hero like that depending on the setting, but again, from what I saw of it, I don't think the setting was quite appropriate. You can work dark heroes that are morally dubious. That's no problem. I have no problem with that, but as you know, it depends on the setting. And it did come off as film with good PR. He says, again, I'm just going by what he said, and from what he showed, I agree. Sometimes people will show oh, it's this way, and you look at it and it's their example contradicts what they're saying. This doesn't, not so much. Or at least he's much more competent in putting the thing together. You'd hope so, considering it is his job. But so again, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just basing it off what I saw, what I did see, and maybe it's skewed there, maybe it's not. But you can have a look at it yourself. Sorry, I just feel awkward because I'm basing my opinion off what a reviewer said, and reviewers aren't the most accurate people. Things look at the Bayonetta review. They've deducted it because the woman was sexually empowered, and that's misogyny. Well, they didn't call it sexually empowered. They probably said she was being sexually objectified. But she's, from what little I've heard of Bayonetta, she's origin in charge. If you get what I'm saying. So it's just very weird. Poor reviewers there. I doubt the same applies to SF Debris, but from what he did show of it, his assessment of the character in the show, I don't disagree with. Unlike in the Bayonetta case, for example. From what I saw, he still seems to be on the right page. Even actually brings up would he accept, say, Batman doing some of the stuff she did? She was apparently spying on people. And he said yes, but because he is wrote differently. Apparently she's trying to be a Dark Age character in a previous iteration of, there's different ages in the comics, Silver Age, Golden Age, this kind of thing. And they typically have different stories told in them, I'm guessing. I've been hearing bits here and there, never seen an exact definition. And apparently he was saying that, she's trying to be a dark character in a Silver Age universe, which leads to these conflicts. So if the universe was as dark, dark in line with her, it could have actually worked. But it wasn't. So, and it was also really illogical. She had 3 lives. She was Wonder Woman, a CEO of a corporation, and some random woman with a cat. And the CEO of the corporation would make threats as Wonder Woman against someone else. As in, it was no secret that she was Wonder Woman. And it was, the third identity was so she could live a normal life, but the normal life was alone in an apartment somewhere with a cat. And not, Clark Kent did, where he has friends, he has, his own little job. It was weird. Maybe I'm going off what someone else said, and people have been infamously inaccurate. I'm just hoping this guy, he hasn't been. So, anyway, I'm sorry for going on about that. I wanted to be precise in what I was saying, and give a bit of detail. If you're interested, you can go look it up yourself. Ooh, what's this? Proximity shield. You cannot be harmed by direct damage from enemies outside of the shield. Ooh, so that's what that does. Good to know. I do believe we can probably get access to that ourselves. Christ. Not as many rats as I thought there would be. And do they? I don't think they even attack. Well, that's actually kind of fine with me. I have enough other guys anyway. But anyway, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. that's just what I was, the opinion I've gathered from what he showed. And again, what he showed, like, you know, from what he said and what he showed, none of it seems to, it seems to gel right. Like, he didn't say it was like this way, and he showed something very different. So yeah. Again, let's move on. I'm just feeling awkward. I'm not making sense, or I'm after saying something silly, or being inaccurate or something. Doing the show and the pilot in Injustice. Apparently, they only made a pilot and didn't go any further, which certainly is an endorsement for how. Which certainly is an endorsement for the pilot. Now is it? Okay, we need to purge this place of rats. As you saw, there's quite a lot of them, and if you kill them, you get a lot in return. And we may get some coins out of it. Wouldn't that be nice? One issue is, since the rats are non-hostile, it can be a bit of a pain to actually try and kill them. Because you really have to look around. Ooh, there's a strong box. We'll have to find a way around to it. Have to go the long way, it seems. Which is fine. Gives me more chance to double back on territory I've already been in to make sure I haven't missed any rats. That's perfectly possible. I can actually poke my head over here first. Miss some other beasties. Nothing there. Up this way, and we'll poke our head this way for a moment. Mine. Thank you. Get you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Might be someone up here. Still says you will discover a plague of rats, so there might still be more around here. Certainly.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile.
There. I really like this one. I really like this prophecy, because the rats are terrible, you know, enemies. They're really easy to kill, you know. Rogue Exile, Christ. Plus 3 chest levels. Nice. Just need to dominate it as much as I can, then we'll deal with the Exile was dealt with. Nice. Oh, Christ. That's much better than what I want. Okay, Storm Sanctuary. Majestic plate. 426 armor, 24 to strength, 48 to armor, 24 to maximum life, and 13% to cold resistance. And I can make that armor even higher. So take that off, put that there. Okay, let's actually keep this on for the moment. I'm thinking, there's one issue with this. I have a bow slot on it, which isn't in itself a problem. It would allow me to use one of the other buffs. Remember that the librarian had. There was one that seemed to be of interest, but I couldn't use it due to it being blue. It would be a bit awkward to get, so I took a red one instead. The issue here being that now I don't have 4 connected blue ones, red ones, and that's what I need. So if I was to, I would need to alter this basically, and I'm very nervous. So I have 2 possible choices. I can recolor it, or I can reconnect them, and this can go horrendously wrong. Tell me. Oh, gemstone sword. Interesting. Tell me, is there a Weep Slam? Axe, mace, sword, or staff? I'll hold on to it. Is there a fusing one here? There's an orb of augmentation, but no fusing. Well, let's pop back to Sarn for a moment. and take a look. These are worthless to me. Breaches I'm no longer into breach things, so I can possibly corrupt the teleport thing, but to open breaches instead. But I wouldn't be able to actually get any benefit from it, so I wouldn't be able to get any more of those splinters. So they are a little worthless, but I'll hold on to it as a trinket. Make this a bit burlier. Here's a orb of fusing. That made it a bit worse.
Yes.
Purchase. And irritating.
Watch yourself.
Well, let us hope this is what I need. No, it's not. No, it's still not. Orb. That's nice, but no. There we go. I would have liked to have the blue thing, but if it's a choice between having the blue thing and actually being able to use the armor, you know, I'm going to choose actually using this fantastic armor. Now I can upgrade that and make it even better. It's got 48 to armor. That's not percent, thus I can make it even better. I just need to get the resources for it. And it doesn't look half bad. Kind of weird how his arm keeps going back there, but yeah, just him for you. Dragon mace. I haven't actually encountered any dragons. Wonder if there's any actually in the game, like in the universe. You know, maybe it's just a mythological being in it.
I am no beast of burden.
Alright, sure. I could have sworn. Okay, let's go back over to you.
Need something?
Purchase. Oh, no, purchase. Alright. Sell. That. I want to hold on to that. I need to... If I can make those two slots blue.
See you.
Put that there. Wait. This is now worthless to me. I'll leave it in to get it more XP, but it's not particularly useful. What? Oh yes. Recall ring. You. Fuck you. Yeah. I'll still hold on to the helm. What's that? Ring. Gold ring. Accept. Stash. Portal. That. 2. There we go. Now I don't need the other set of armor, but we'll deal with that at some later stage. Just grab as much as we can. Ah, brilliant. I know there's more stuff there, like a Karowe Mall, but I don't give two shits.
God has glorious plans for us today. You ready, Exile? Any moment now, this holy spot's going to be buried in filth. The corrupted will pour in here.
Yeah. Extra life, allies deal additional cold damage. No, you know what, I should be dominating these. It'll make my life easier. The more they are, the easier it'll be to kill their allies. Grab that. And at least the relic has extra life. it having extra life will make